Welcome to another episode of I Need Facts. Don't forget to click the subscribe button for our daily uploads of interesting things. Figuring out whether you're actually in love can seem intimidating, but don't worry. I've done the research, and for most people, the best way to figure out if they're in love or not is to step back and view your relationship objectively. Once you figure out how this person affects your emotions, think about how you act around them. Are you extra generous, willing to go the extra mile, and genuinely thrilled about their success? Let's look at some telltale signs that you're in love. Retrace how your emotions developed. Think back to when you first met. Try to recall if you still feel the same or if your feelings have grown. What's commonly called love at first sight is often a sudden physical attraction or infatuation. Love, on the other hand, increases over time from mere attraction to something much deeper. Make a list of pros and cons. Think about what you like and don't like about your crush. Seeing your reasons on paper might help you to make a better decision. Note down the drawbacks. Noting down their drawbacks will toss a little cold water on the passion. Don't worry how major or trivial each pro or con is. Write down everything that comes to mind. You could include good looking, kind, someone I can talk to, or disorganised, immature, needy. Evaluate your list. Analyse your pros and cons, whether you are looking at reality or idolising an image of your crush. Circle or highlight which pros intensify your feelings and which cons don't affect how you feel. Evaluate whether those reasons are trivial or significant. If you can't accept the whole person, flaws and all, you are not in love. For example, you might be in love if you overlook the messiness because you're too busy appreciating their generosity or engaging conversations. On the other hand, you might not be in love if the sight of them makes you feel warm and fuzzy, but you can't imagine yourself with them in the future. Pay attention to whether you share happiness or sadness when they tell you good or bad news. For example, if you start to tear up when your crush tearfully tells you that their grandmother died, you're feeling their pain. This is a good sign that you're in love. Evaluate how you feel when they're not around. Ask yourself whether they mean it when they say, "I miss you." Most lasting romantic love has an underlying bond that remains relatively steady over time. This does not mean that you fret over missing them every second. In fact, that would be unhealthy. But missing your partner and wanting to bond with them is the key element of love. Analyse your future plans. Imagine your life in 5 or 10 years. Considering the impact of career changes, children's and relocations, consider whether you're willing to face minor and life-threatening illness with this person. Think about taking care of them or them taking care of you as you grow old. If you can imagine a long-term future with this person, it's probably love. Consider whether this person has changed you. It doesn't mean you've done a complete 180 on your personality, rather reflect on whether you've expanded your horizons as a result of your crush. Has your partner made you a better person? For instance, have they asked you to plant some trees on a weekend for a charity project? If your crush is involving you in things like this, there are positive impacts on you. It could be love. Think about the green-eyed monster. Notice how you feel when your crush talks to another potential rival. Make a note of how you feel when these potential rivals flirt with your crush. You should also consider whether you suspect your crush might lose interest in you as a result of the flirtation. Parodic jealousy is actually a healthy reaction that can make you want to hang on to something a bit tighter. In fact, you could be in love if you feel it. On the other hand, if you're suspicious and feel the urge to spy on your crush, it's not love. At least it's not healthy love. It's likely gone beyond infatuation into obsession. I hope this video helped you to understand a little bit more about love. See you next time.